Hello, everyone on YouTube. Egghead here. This is going to be an interesting and yet somewhat hard video to make, since it is coming from my personal life, dealing with family members. But this video is going to be called "Why I've Given Up on God," and I'm going to take you back to February of 2015. I had just got done with my third pilonidal cyst surgery, and I was in recovery. My mom was taking care of me while I was recovering. Now, the time had come for me to come back to my apartment and basically recover there. So, I did that. While on the road, though, she drops the biggest bombshell that I've ever fucking seen to ever affect me in my life. She told me that she had Huntington's disease. Now, if you don't know what Huntington's disease is, it's basically a disease that eats away at the brain. It's basically ALS times 10. And there's no cure for this disease. There's no cure for this disease whatsoever. It will eat away the brain until the person dies. It has affected millions and millions and millions of people. My grandmother was affected of it, and now my mother has the disease. And what sucks about it is, I being her son, I have a 50-50 chance of getting it. Why? My question is, why would a God do that? Why would a God allow my mother, who is a Christian woman, a Christian follower of Jesus Christ, who is saved, who goes to church every single Sunday, who is saved by God, supposedly, why would she do that? Why would God do that to one of his followers? Why would God allow that to happen? And so basically, once I got home, I started to pray. I started to pray, so hopefully this disease would go away. You know what happened? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I basically just kept thinking, why would God do this to? Why would God do this? And then I fucking see on YouTube by a certain Christian YouTuber who I've had problems with in the past, and I'm pretty sure you all know who I'm talking about. He made a video, this certain Christian YouTuber makes a video called "Jesus Cured Me of My Bipolar Disease." Really? So Jesus is looking out for you. Jesus is looking out for you, and not my mother, who is actually a follower of Jesus Christ. He's not looking out for her. He's not going to save her and cure her disease. No. I don't believe a damn word you ever say, and I'll never believe a damn word you say, pal. Because why would your fucking God choose to save cure your petty disease that will not claim your life, but he refuses to cure my mother, who has one of the biggest and worst disease on this planet that will ultimately kill her? I call bullshit on that, and if that's a fucking God, if that's a fucking God that you follow, I want nothing to do with him. That's why I've given up on God, because he refuses to fucking cure my mother of this disease. And if she somehow gets cured of this disease, it will not be by the fucking hands of God. It will be by doctors, physicians who have worked their fucking ass off day in and day out to search high end and high water for this fucking cure for this horrible, horrible, horrible disease. it will not be by the hands of God that cures my mother, if she's ever cured. It will be by doctors. It will not be by God. I've given up on God simply because he refuses to cure my mother of a disease, of a brain disease that he ultimately created. I'm Egghead. Peace the fuck out. Fuck.